Hi guys, Eric Pathy here at PickDogs.com for your overnight report with Big Al McMordie. We are getting ever so closer to football. I got a lot of inquiries, a lot of people looking to take advantage, hopefully, of that Christmas in July promotion as we're only a few days away. Before you blink, you're watching this video on the 27th. Before you blink, it'll be next Friday, August 1st. Hard to believe. Just like that, boom, everybody's back in and rocking and rolling. Even here in Maryland, they had the first training camp at the Ravens. You know, Lamar went out, did his obligatory one snap, and then went back inside. Have you ever gone to those training camps that they open to the public?
Never.
Never. My son always asks me, but it's like 100 degrees with 100 degrees of humidity. And that's, I've seen a lot, over the years, a lot of people have like stroked out in the heat. I mean, because they're playing in the wintertime. They're not playing in 100-degree heat on the East Coast in the summertime. So with that being said, I do give a lot of props to these baseball players, Al, because they're out in these nasty conditions all summer long. Nasty.
Yeah, I mean,
I was watching you this morning. You were up bright-eyed and bushy-tailed on that live show. I was doing the time exchange. That's like what, 7 in the morning for you?
It is, yeah.
And I was like,
I mean, my dog and my kids wake up at 5 a.m. and 6 a.m. So.
Right. So, but it's funny because you were brought up on the East Coast. It's like, these games start, in the NFL world, 10 a.m. for you out there, and then everybody has the anticipation on the East Coast, 1 o'clock, getting ready, go get the workout in, go do lunch with the kids, and then tell them, leave me alone.
Yeah, I prefer the West Coast schedule than the East Coast. I like it when the games start earlier rather than later.
Yeah,
and I'd go crazy if I had to wait till 1 p.m.
And as you know, Mitch used to live in Hawaii, so that's a whole nother. You're getting the games. Like, I remember the first time I went to Honolulu. I went to meet a client. He's like, let's go watch the games. And I'm like, okay, cool. And then he's knocking on my door like at 3 a.m. I'm like, what are you doing? I just went to sleep at 2. He goes, the games are starting.
Yeah, I mean, there used to be a service out there called Rockies Winners Circle.
I'm familiar.
Rockies, yeah. So they had to they ran a sports service out of Honolulu, so they had to it was 4 a.m. out there, and yeah, it's just weird. They'll have the sports bars in Hawaii open up in the wee hours of the morning. So
and it's completely different. Like week 1 of the NFL season, I'll be 6 or 7 hours ahead. So you're talking about the 10 o'clock. Well, yeah, again, just much later. I'm watching games at 2 a.m. So every time I go to where I'm going, I'll release it when I'm there and we're doing videos from there. But every time I go where I'm going, it's like college football. I'm watching games that are like third quarter. It's 2:30 in the morning. It's like completely opposite and flipped. But in Australia, what's interesting, and then we'll get back to the complimentary selection. But we have a lot of. I'm sure. Have you had a lot of Australian clients over the years?
Had a handful, but
they love the NBA. They love the NBA because the NBA is breakfast. They literally are watching NBA games at 9 a.m. Can you imagine? You're waking up 8 a.m. You're putting your bets in. You're at work. Your boss is talking to you. You're staring at the phone. You're watching all the NBA games.
I mean, but that's like us with the Premier League,
right?
If you're betting on British soccer, it's 6 a.m.
Exactly. So with that being said, guys, we're getting into it. We're getting close. Reach out for the All Access. As we said, flat betting Al's games last year, 120 units positive. On the All Access, 507 units positive from week 1 of the NFL season to the final game of the championship 10-unit play on the Oklahoma City Thunder. That was a wild year, Al. The team that had the best record against the spread, I think, in the history of the NBA, also won it all. I don't know if I foresee that happening again anytime soon.
It won't. I mean, certainly what they did was historic in the regular season, with their ATS record.
Right.
Of course, they had a losing record against the spread in the postseason.
Which is why I owe you dinner, but yes.
Well, I forgot about that. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to make it out to Vegas this year, so
we'll have to. Yeah, like I said, we'll have to do it when I come to LA because week 1 of the NFL season, I will literally be landing in my location, and I'll be there for the whole first week. So I'll be watching that midnight NFL for the first week, and then I'll be back. And then, like I said, I have all my uncles live in LA, so we'll have to do it out there.
Yeah.
With that being said, you know, Kosti does videos with Jay Yang. Jay Yang's in Korea, so it's like I always laugh because Kosti's like they have to like gauge the time difference. Like Kosti wants, Kosti's doing it. Say, hey, Jay, can we do it at 6 p.m.? And it's like, yeah, it's 6 in the morning. So it's like, it's like you got it. This is a global business. People wager everywhere in the world. And yeah, you can handicap and do your work from any location with a computer, which is pretty wild. So you and I will experience that week 1 of the NFL season. Other than that, everything will be normal with our 3-hour split. And I know regarding LA, I think you're looking at the Sparks game. Is that right?
I'm not. I'm actually going to look on Sunday. Sparks are not in action, but I'm going to look at the
Oh,
Las Vegas Aces against the Dallas
got it.
Wings.
Las
Yeah, I
Vegas.
mean, Las Vegas, the line's up to 9.5 right now. Las Vegas favored on the road at Dallas. Las Vegas coming off back-to-back blowout losses by 10 and by 31 points. Las Vegas has done really well off back-to-back losses by 10 or more points. They've cashed 62.2% in that situation. And then also horrible losses. They're 52 and 82 ATS. So we're going to take Becky Hammond's crew to bounce back off their back blowout losses and win and cover at Dallas.
There you go, guys. We're going to lay the 9.5 against the Wings with the Las Vegas Aces. Reach out to me, 443-957-1006, or send me an email at eric@pickdogs.com. And as always, good day and good luck.